Your Excellency, welcome. So good to see you. Yes. Just all right.
所以我们今天来是欢迎这个来自于这个圣文森这个格瑞那丁的这个副总理那么李考，那么很好的朋友，那么从远方来，这也是新政府上台之后，那么第一个造访台湾的这个贵宾。那我们请这个副总理来跟我们说几句话。Your Excellency.
Good afternoon, and very, very many thanks for the invitation to be here today. And I bring you greetings from our Governor General, Stanley K. John Casey, our Prime Minister, Honorable Dr. Godwin Friday, our distinguished Speaker of the House, and the government and people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We arrive here with great gratitude for your invitation and in recognition of the long-standing friendship and relationship between our two countries over the very many years. We note with deep and profound appreciation the tremendous assistance and brotherly relationships that we've enjoyed near 45 years across many sectors: education, agriculture, infrastructure, social development, fisheries. And while we do not come with cupped hands, begging or saluting hands, we come with open minds and hearts and spirit to build on the strong bridges of friendship that have existed over the years, and the determination and the will and resilience that collectively we will make the world a better place. I have in my delegation Minister John, who we respectfully recognize in St. Vincent and the Grenadines as an outstanding citizen of the soil, a member of our indigenous Garifuna community, and she is in an advanced stage this month in celebrating the return for celebrations of our own people from across the globe, in Belize, in Guatemala, in Honduras, United States of America. There are much more in others in numbers, 600,000 plus, rising, but she is the representative there in St. Vincent in the north of our country. That makes us very proud. Our ministerial portfolio, understandably, is that of heritage and social development. She keeps the heart and soul of St. Vincent alive. And I may dare say does a very great job. You also have the minister in the Ministry of Education, Laverne King, and a little small in stature, but she's the difference between us being in government and in opposition. I tell you, she's a dynamo. She made things happen during the election exercise that we just had, and our party is grateful for her youthfulness, and she has a deep insight into entrepreneurship youth development, digitalization of our economy. And as you can see, she makes great representation for the future of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I am also accompanied by my wife, Margaret, an educator. She has written for textbooks for secondary schools. She has an outstanding record of being the first and only principal of the most senior boys' school in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And while now she's in retirement from education, she's a great green finger and florist of some note in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Collectively, we look forward to being good ambassadors here in the company of our own ambassador, who was present here with us this morning, and his wife. The Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines has given me a great task to be here in Taiwan on our first visit. He, more than many, is appreciative of the fact that both of us, that's Taiwan and ourselves, have hit the ground running. You with an open embrace and recognition of the continuity that represents government, but a very profound signal that you are ready to do business with this new administration of the New Democratic Party. We equally, with eyes, hands, ears, nose, are waiting with bated breath to build on the over early 17 years that we had when we were under Sir James Mitchell, who pioneered great relationship with the people of Taiwan. And we look forward to building those bridges, perhaps not from an infrastructural point of view, but for keeping body and soul and advancing our society to be a first world society, like yourselves, someday. We look forward to the opportunity to meet with other ministers of government while here in Taiwan, and to see a great nation state that have done so well across the world. You would allow me to say, in anticipation of your soon-to-be visit to St. Vincent and the Grenadines by your naval ships, I have asked specifically for our cadets, our young cadets, to pay a visit to that ship so that they get an insight to the military prowess of the great Taiwanese people. I am going to be very open and bold that I trust that I leave better than I've arrived. Through the representations that I'll make to different quarters with your foreign ministry, with your police, with your defense ministries, and quite naturally with your esteemed President Lai. So over the next few days, you would hear from me, from ministry to ministry, of how best we can build upon that solid foundation that we have laid between our good selves. And we are most optimistic that the generosity that you have exercised over the very many years of us would on this occasion grow even faster and bear fruits that will be long-lasting for the life and people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. As all knows, in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, whenever there's a gathering between yourselves and ourselves, there's a common phraseology. We have friends, but more so, we have family. That's the consequence of 45 years of good living. And so it is left upon us here now to build on that solid foundation by successive governments and regimes. And as I started, make the place better for all of us. Thank you very much, and good morning.
他的态度，他不是。